Hello everyone. Today I'd like to recommend The Missing Link. It's an Ocarina of Time total conversion mod by the talented modder Kaze Emanuar and his team. It was released a few months ago. It gained enough traction to be featured on several major gaming websites. As a result, it may be old news to some of you, but I felt that the quality of this mod deserved further recognition. For those of you who aren't familiar, Kaze has released tons of impressive Super Mario 64 hacks, including several total conversions that feature all new stages, gameplay mechanics, and music. I'll try and keep spoilers to a minimum, as this is definitely a game worth playing through with as little information as possible, but the mod essentially fills in the gaps in the story between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. You begin as Link in Kokiri Forest, but soon find yourself in an entirely new setting for the duration of the adventure. It's not a very long mod. It took me about 4 or 5 hours to finish. Fortunately, it's the very definition of short but sweet. The quality of the environments, level designs, puzzles, and combat are on par with Nintendo's official N64 releases, and certainly raise the bar for similar mods in the future. In terms of atmosphere, it's closer to Majora's Mask than Ocarina of Time, but the smaller scale fits comfortably within the scope of the mod itself, as well as functioning as an extremely effective transitional story between the two. Ocarina of Time's major theme is the transition to adulthood and adjusting to a changing world. Majora's Mask then follows suit with the heavier themes of acceptance of death and healing from loss. The Missing Link's autumnal setting and story elements reflect the transition between these two themes gracefully. It's not entirely gloomy, however, with the requisite Zelda elements of perseverance and the triumph of good over evil. In the gameplay department, as stated previously, The Missing Link shines. The level design, puzzles, and dungeon layout are effectively challenging, yet fair. There's a brand new dungeon item to be found, which is very cool, plus heart pieces and plenty of other secrets as well. Existing enemies from Ocarina of Time are utilized in creative, refreshing ways, and the boss fight at the end is entirely new and appropriately challenging. The difficulty setting is just right. The music, modeling, and texture work are all on par with Majora's Mask. The music in particular does a fantastic job of setting the atmosphere and incorporating some classic Zelda melodies and new, interesting context. Even the written dialogue fits right in with the official releases. Nintendo did take down the official website and GitHub release site, but the mod is still available from romhacking.net and is linked below. Make sure you follow the installation process carefully. It's not too complicated, fortunately. You can probably also find a pre-patched ROM if you look around hard enough online. There were a few bug fix updates that quickly followed within a few days of the initial release of the mod, so make sure you're using the latest release, which, according to romhacking.net, is version 1.4. It's not very often that an N64 total conversion mod is completed, especially one that's this good and polished. It even works on real hardware. You should definitely check it out if you're at all into the N64 Zelda games, or are just interested in what can be made when a talented group of modders come together on what is clearly a project they were passionate about. Until next time, thanks for watching.